Yeah, obviously start with the first 4 games at home. It's exciting for our guys, exciting for our fans. We put on a pretty good show a couple times, but we got to make sure we start off hot this time. So, we're at home. They got to make the trip. The 9-hour trip up here. So we're hoping to jump them early. In that first quarter, that first half with it, and it's all about starting fast for us.
On the defensive side, success.
Yeah, we have had a lot of success right now getting at that quarterback, and we got to continue to have it. We got a really good box right now. Our front 7 are playing extremely well. They're not perfect by any means, but they're executing the game plan and they're playing with great technique out there. And it helps us obviously getting them behind the chains when we get to those quarterbacks or get some TFLs out there, because now it puts them in 2nd and long, 3rd and long, and then that presents a great opportunity for our secondary to make some big plays, which they have in the pass game. Yeah, so Davenport, just like the last couple teams, have had a quarterback that can beat you with his legs and his arm. And, first thing that comes to mind for us defensively is we got to stop the run. And, with that quarterback being in the run game, it presents another gap fit that we got to be prepared for. But, right now, that's all we talk about is gap fits. Defensively, making sure we're able to fit the run, and if we're able to do that, then we can make that quarterback beat us with his arm. And we know they want to get going on the ground, and it's going to be them trying to rush it. Us trying to defend that right away, and then hopefully we end up on top, and then we can get them to some 3rd and longs and get after that quarterback.
And you got to have a couple of.
Nate, Cribben, they got, I don't know, 3 sacks, I think, between them. And, we got some other ones that are creating some double teams with it. And, they're really good with their technique. They understand what we're doing. They're staying on edges. They're not going down the middle of guys. And we need those guys to be very successful in our defense for us to be very good. Our front 7 has to be very dominant. And at times we have, and we see, when we are, not great defensively, it's because, our box isn't the best out there. And so we've been very fortunate to be on edges and having some veteran leadership, like you said, like a Marvin Wright, a Nate LaJoy, a Sam Kinney out there to attack those quarterbacks and get on some edges and understand the gap fits that come with it. We change a couple things just based on route concepts, what they want to get to, whether they're a 3x1 team, 2x2 team, type of thing like that. But for the most part, we try to do what we do. We try to get some pressure on the quarterback. We try to play some underneath with our underneath players, and over the top, try not to get beat over the top. And we've done a really good job secondary wise of making sure everything is caught in front of us. And if we think, hey, if stuff's caught in front of us, then we can live to see another down right there. And so our secondary has done a really good job of not being exposed or not giving up the big play right now. Yeah, I think they're playing really hard. I think they're playing hard. I got to do a better job of getting them in better positions like we saw in Grand Valley week. But I think they're playing extremely fast out there. I don't think they're thinking that much. And, if you're going to have a really good defense, you got to make sure, hey, they're able to play fast. And, like I said, I think our box is playing really good against the run. Obviously, we got exposed a little bit against Grand Valley with some run fits out there. But when we play as one and we do everything that, we can take care of between our ears, then we have a chance to be really good, which we saw those first 2 weeks defensively that, hey, we got a chance we can keep ourselves in the game no matter who it is. But the stuff that we didn't do so well against Grand Valley, and credit to Grand Valley, they're a really good team, very talented out there, but a lot of that stuff as we watch film is more on our shoulders than saying, hey, Grand Valley's great there or Grand Valley's great here.